Wilfred Owen was 25 years old, a poet, a soldier, and a voice that captured the truth of war like no one else. On November 11, 1918, church bells rang across Europe. The Great War was finally over. But for Wilfred Owen, peace came 1 hour too late. This is his story, the poet who died 1 hour before peace. He was born in 1893 in Oswestry, England. Quiet, thoughtful, and full of imagination. He loved poetry, nature, and the beauty of language. When war broke out in 1914, Owen didn't rush to enlist. He hesitated, torn between duty and disbelief that Europe could destroy itself. But by 1915 he joined the army, not out of glory but out of compassion. He wanted to help the men who would suffer most. On November 11, 1918, church bells rang across Europe. The Great War was finally over. But for Wilfred Owen, peace came 1 hour too late. This is his story, the poet who died 1 hour before peace. By 1917, Owen was sent to the Western Front. There, in the trenches of France, he witnessed the full horror of war. Mud, rats, gas, and the endless thunder of shells. He was blown into the air by a mortar and suffered shell shock. At a hospital in Craiglockhart, he met another poet, Siegfried Sassoon, who became his mentor and friend. Together, they turned pain into poetry. Owen began to write the truth of the trenches, not of heroes but of horror. In his poems, Owen stripped away the illusion of glory. He wrote about boys who died calling for their mothers. He wrote about the gas attacks, the screams, and the pity of war. Lines like, "What passing bells for these who die as cattle?" and "The old lie, dulce et decorum est pro patria mori." It is sweet and fitting to die for one's country. His words became a mirror, showing the world what the soldiers truly endured. In October 1918, Owen returned to the front, near the Sambre-Oise Canal in northern France. The war was almost over. Everyone could feel it. But orders were orders. On November 4th, his unit was told to cross the canal under heavy fire. Owen led his men across. Machine gun fire erupted. He was shot and killed instantly. 1 week later, on November 11th, as his parents sat in church, the bells rang out, celebrating peace. That same moment, a telegram arrived at their home. Their son was dead. Wilfred Owen's poems were published after the war. They became the voice of an entire generation, a reminder of what war truly costs. He wrote not of victory, but of humanity, not of hatred, but of pity. And though he died before peace, his words became immortal. He was a poet, a soldier, and a witness to the truth. Wilfred Owen, the man who gave his life to give war its voice. This is WW1 Tales, where history speaks through those who lived it. Subscribe to discover more forgotten stories.